Hello and welcome back to my channel, April Thrift Art. In today's video, I'm going to be actually doing some watercolor, some pen inking with it, and that's what I felt like doing today, this morning, in my art space. I got my water pen brushes, I got my watercolors, my Art Philosophy watercolors from Amazon that I like to use, and I am ready to get started. So many of you that have been watching some of my art videos may remember me talking about some of my plans and just kind of some things that I wanted to do for myself. Plans that involve like me taking better care of myself. So it was really fun because I did my nails. These are just press-on nails, Impress nails. You can get them at Target, Walmart, that kind of thing, online at their store. That's all they are, but they are just so fun. And oh my gosh, they're good. Like they are stuck. I'm really rough when it comes to stuff like that, but I like these and I'm really excited. I've been doing some more training at my library job. You would be surprised how like detailed working in a library really is. It's not just like you sit around all day and look at books and check books out. So I'm doing some more training, which I love. I did just finish a class on time management the other day, so that was really cool. But another thing that I read, because reading is a very big thing for me, and I wanted to share this quote with you. Now, this is still out of my Think Like a Monk book. I'm almost done with this book. But it's a quote by Helen Keller. And it says, "When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us." In this point, it was talking about when we don't get the things that we want, you know, if we want like a promotion or, you know, many of us YouTubers, like we love to get subscribers and the following, or, you know, maybe you didn't get a different job that you wanted or recognition that you wanted or the relationship you wanted. Sometimes we get so focused on what we didn't get that we fail to see like that the universe, that God has bigger plans for us, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, or that there's even just something better that's going to come along. Like if you don't believe in any higher power at all, like just believing that, you know, there is going to be something better that will come along, hope, faith in your future, that kind of thing. And sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that when we get wrapped up in the moment, but it kind of reminds me now of the fact that, you know, we've lived here in Illinois now for 5 years, and I know this kind of sounds simple, but the U-Haul truck that we brought up here, slap full of stuff, we don't have a single thing that we brought up here anymore. Everything's different furniture, different clothes, all that. We do not have a single thing that we brought with us from Mississippi, and you know, that was time and money and all that stuff, and granted we needed to bring that stuff then, but the point is that things had changed so much that we don't own that same stuff anymore, and that was just a matter of 5 years. And it makes me kind of think, well, when it comes to other things in our lives, you know, 5 years from now, if things are different, would you have even wanted that job that, you know, you didn't get? Or if, you know, like 5 years from now, how much is going to be different? 10 years from now, how much is going to really be different, to where like this one little setback that we're all worked up over, maybe it's really not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Maybe there is really something better going to come along, and you know, 5-10 years from now, when we have that something different, when we have that something better, we're going to be like, whew, I'm actually glad that didn't work out the way I thought. Even like some relationships, you know, dating, that kind of thing. 5 years, 10 years, y'all break up, whatever, and it's devastating at the moment, but then 5, 10 years later, you're with someone new that makes you happy, or you're alone and you're freaking excited about it because you don't have to deal with all the drama, those kind of things. And that's just what it had me thinking about, that sometimes we get so wrapped up in the way we think things should be. And I do that. I get wrapped up sometimes in the way that, or used to, in the way that I think things should be. I bet I still do. I say used to. I would like to say I'm above that, but I'm certain that there's areas in my life where I still do that. But when I read that quote, basically, it was nice. And right before that, it talks about a monk who was carrying 2 pails to go get water every day, and one pail had a hole in it, and so it would just leak water. But he never fixed the pail until one day a traveler asked him, you know, why he didn't fix this pail. He's leaking water everywhere. And the monk said that he noticed that the pail, the side of the road where he carried the pail that didn't leak, was bare, but on the side where the hole was, there were beautiful wildflowers that everybody loved. And it was from that leaky pail, and that his, I don't want to say it was mistake. It wasn't mistake, but his imperfections, that's what it was. His imperfections blessed other people. And I was like, oh, that's pretty. And that is a pretty way to look at that. That not needing everything to be perfect. And sometimes we think we know what perfect would be, and we're wrong. But we don't see it immediately. Okay, so I'm going to let these flowers dry just a little bit. I wanted to just kind of play around with the watercolors just a tad. While these are drying up some, I'm going to, y'all know that I love my Micron pens, but we struggle because I ordered this set from Amazon. And ordering pens, Micron and Pigma pens and stuff like that in the mail is, well, it's not the best choice. And I didn't know that. So now I'm telling you that, like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to come back with some ink. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. This is dry, and I just want to add in some ink stuff. Now, I like loose. I don't want it to be perfect and all like exact with my ink flow. I want it to be loose. I'm also going to practice holding my pen the way that I do when I do my other sketchbook of ink, where I practice holding it way back here, because it helps with that looseness, and I really like it. I'm also going to do that 3 times over thing, because I think that just makes it look so good, especially when it doesn't quite add up. I just think it looks amazing. That's my preference. I'm doing what I want. That was too early for that, wasn't it? Yes. Shout out to a couple of people who left comments on some of my other videos. Thank you, thank you. One was really fun. I had a lot of fun with one of them. One of them, it was from Coffee with Me, and they put on there, just love you. Now, I don't know who Coffee with Me is, but the first thing I wanted to do was go, whoa, you could at least buy me coffee first, but I didn't. Because sometimes I don't know if people are going to understand my jokes, especially in writing. Some people have a hard time understanding them when they're not in writing. So, but I thought about it, and I was going to, and then I got busy. I am going to start making it Usually, like, when people ask questions, I do respond, but comments, sometimes I don't get a chance to always get to those immediately and with my computer to actually, like, say something back. But I do read them all. And I'm going to make it a point to get better about commenting back while I can, while my channel comments are still small. Yes. Okay, so I did kind of like this, but I like it just, yeah, there we go. And I'm thinking about including some of you on my planner videos. Oh, that's what it was. Another comment came from Naturally Sierra. She said, a nice little quote, humility is having a talent and then sharing that talent to teach others. So Naturally Sierra, thank you for that comment. I loved it. I'd never heard that quote, and I did like it. Sometimes I struggle with the whole teaching. I get a little too wrapped up in my head thinking, what in the world could I possibly teach somebody else? And so, but I do like that quote. A little too much lines there. All right, so this is cute. I think this is adorable. I'm still working on it in the sense that there's more to it that I want to eventually add, as far as it would, I think it would be a cute, like, card. You know what I mean? Like a, maybe not a Christmas card, but a card. A card for someone. But I think that's adorable. And so we are going to leave that right there. And today is Rut-Row. Oh, today is the 9th. I literally have a calendar sitting right in front of me. And I'm over here thinking, I gotta use my brain more. Practice memorizing. Yeah. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of rambly. I know it was kind of weird. And it was watercolor, which isn't my normal videos. So, but do I really have normal videos yet? I don't know. It's just all art. And I'm ebbing and flowing, doing what I like and taking you along for the ride, and hopefully sharing some amazing or fun or interesting wisdom and facts and, you know, now people, because people have been commenting on my videos and I want to share that with you because that makes me happy. So thank you, every single one of you that watched my videos. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for commenting. I love knowing that you're here. I love knowing that you found my content interesting. Yeah, so I just really appreciate you. And if you aren't subscribed, if you like this video, I hope that you would consider subscribing and coming back and watching some more of my videos and spending time with me. All right, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day. Go make it great. Bye.